Driving represents freedom, control, and self-sufficiency. It's a critical aspect of our daily life. It allows us to stay connected with the family, friends, and community. So the psychological benefit about driving includes self-esteem and the sense of autonomy. So what are the risks in there? So its physical and cognitive change can affect our driving ability. The reduced vision, the hearing, the slower reaction time diminishes our motor skill. Cognitive declines such as memory loss, difficult concentrating, can impact driving safety. So have your driver's skill checked by a driving specialist, and you may have to do a written test. Some states may have that. Undergo medical evaluation by your health provider to check your memory and your decision-making skills. Your state may require you have certain restrictions depending on the circumstances. Ask for feedback from your family, friends about your driving, and ask them if they have any concerns, any recommendations. And lastly, take a driver's safety course. The benefit for that is A, you refresh your memory. B, some car insurance company even lowers your rates when you complete the class. Talk to your doctor if you have any concerns about your health and driving. Don't risk hurting yourself and others. And take care of your eyes and ears. Always wear your glasses and contact lenses to help you see clearly. If you have a hearing aids, be sure to wear them while driving.
Considering where we are mentally as to what we can do and what our circumstances are, it's not like I wanted to drive to be a cross-country driver. I didn't want to go from one state. I just wanted to be able to do things that are very important, or that if something's going on with my other half or in a family or something like that, release some of that load off of them too. If it's simple. So I had to go through an occupational therapist first. I had to tell my doctor. I had to explain to him why I wanted to, because I had voluntarily turned in my license some time ago. And so I explained to him my situation and my other illnesses that I had and how much money it costs and cabs and all of those things and being terminally ill. And so to make a long story short, he says, I'm going to okay that for you. Then I went through the occupational therapist. You have to go through that, through the testing. They have to evaluate you. And then a driving person had to come and take you driving just to see how good is our concentration. So the route I went, it was railroad tracks, your signal, the radio on. I do a lot of things to test you to see if you're able to handle all of that. So I had to say, please don't talk to me. Second, can I turn off the radio? Because those are too many distractions. But long story short, I was able to pass the driving test, and that's helped a lot. Not that I drive all the time, only as needed.
I know that someday the time will come where my husband or, my son may have to sit me down and say, it's time for me to give up driving. Before they get to that point, I would hope that they will have had me do a driving evaluation, which most insurance will pay for. Occupational therapy does that. It would be good to me, I think, to have like a professional opinion in addition to their observation. When they had that conversation with me, I would like for them to also have some ideas about how I'm going to get around, whether it's going to be through public transportation or if I'll have a certain amount for spending with Uber, family and friends, that make up my support group, who they be willing to help give me a ride to the doctor or a ride to the grocery store. I think if it's presented in this way, it will help me from not being depressed or worried about how I can still live a fulfilling life.